What is going on, guys? Tommy here, and today this is going to be a massive Power Rangers unboxing. This one is a really big one, so let's get into this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's go. This is part one of this massive Power Rangers unboxing. Man, I'm super excited to open this up. Awesome stuff inside of here. Now, when I bought this off of eBay, some of the things they were not sure if they was working or not, but that's okay. It was pretty cheap, so you know, I was like, man, for the quantity of stuff that was in here, and there's a lot of things inside of here that I just don't have as well in the collection yet, which I was like, oh, I actually don't have that. At least it's very well packaged up, which is good. It's a good start. Hopefully he's taking good care of a lot of these things, maybe, I don't know. There is a lot of mixture inside of here as well, some older and newer stuff. So some of the stuff I'm not going to have a clue exactly what it's called. For instance, this thing. This is cool. I know that this is from Dino Charge, and I've definitely seen this before. So yeah, we have a Dino Charge weapon right here. This is a kind of sword. Definitely, it does show a lot of age and wear and use to it. A lot of broken parts. Yeah. Kind of opens up somehow. I'm not sure if I'm doing that probably correctly. Probably not. Because I have no idea. But yeah, this is kind of cool. Looks like it has electronics. Not sure if those will work either. Probably not. But this is not one of the main things anyway I'm buying this lot for. So we're going to set that to the side, out of the way, and we're going to continue to pull out some other things. Now, I recognise this as part of one of the Time Force kind of figures, the special ones for the Red Ranger. I think they're the Mega Battle kind of versions of the Time Force ones, basically. I think that's what they're called for this anyway, so yeah. But yeah, next up we do have another item. This is something that I was like, oh, I actually do not have this. It's not in the best condition, obviously, but it's pretty cool. This is Ninja, obviously, from MMPR, and it obviously does have the function where it kind of goes into the battle mode, and this should obviously all start off like that. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of the normal mode for Ninja, when he would kind of before he'd transform and get bigger into the kind of Megazord sized version. And yeah, this is really cool. I didn't have this one, so really cool to actually see this, because now obviously I can show you how it's properly supposed to transform. So those arm pieces go up, these pieces kind of go down by pressing in these little very discolored buttons and stuff. Obviously you can tell this is definitely an old figure, and then if you pull this piece back, it should, there we go, it works. Transform, and there we go, we have Ninja in kind of this battle mode, which is really cool. But yeah, a lot of wear and tear on this guy. Could always paint this up. There's a sticker on here that could easily be removed. Another one to the collection that I didn't actually have. And honestly, like I said, for the price of this entire bundle of stuff, it's kind of worth it anyway. We have inside of here another one of these Power Rangers Ninja Storm swords. I do have one of these already, so any of the spare stuff that I usually get, I either try and sell off in the future or, you know, trade. Like I was saying, we've got this Power Rangers Ninja Storm sword. I don't know, doesn't seem to have batteries in it at the moment, but maybe in the future I'll try this out, just see if it works. Actually in reasonable condition, so that's quite cool. Kind of goes into a blaster mode, which is very strange as well. I don't remember if they did that in the show or not, but another item that was in here that was like, oh, that's cool. I do have one already, like I said, but it's fine, you know, it's another extra thing. Okay, so another thing inside of here, we have this Power Rangers S.P.D. Omega Rangers morpher, so another awesome morpher to add to the collection. I obviously have had a bunch of these. Considering the good condition of this thing, I have no doubt that this will work, so I'll give that a try out, maybe off camera as well, and see, just check it out, see if it works. Okay, so following up, we do have another item. I never had this one as well, and obviously I was just checking this, and it has the release mechanism, so you can kind of like combine that, and it's got this really cool feature. So when you like push in this trigger as well, it kind of like the barrel moves on the end to simulate it firing. So that's a really cool kind of little feature on this gun. It's actually a nice little design, and I can just about, like, I've got like not the biggest hands, but yeah, I can just about actually like hold on to this. So this will be kind of a cool little item to add to the collection for my weapons collection for Power Rangers. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I'm pretty sure, yes, this turns into like the little kind of blaster version, so you can pew pew, and then this one, so you can like dual wield kind of thing, which is really cool. I'll definitely have to try this out and see if the electronics work inside of here, but I will definitely try this out at some point off camera and see if I can get this working, because this is really cool. On the barrel, it's pretty cool. It's got S.P.D arms on there, which is quite, yeah. Next up, we do have some more pieces inside of here. There's a lot of like spare pieces and things. This is obviously off of the Power Rangers Time Force Megazord. Now, I have no idea if there's going to be like a complete one inside of here or not, but it will be definitely cool to find out if there is, because the Time Force Megazord has a really cool design. Hopefully the rest of the pieces are inside of here, but if not, it's not a big deal, because I do have the Time Force Megazords anyways. But yeah, we'll see. There's so much stuff in here just like crammed in. Definitely is going to be a two-parter. Alright, oh, okay, cool. I mean, potentially with this other piece of the Time Force Megazord, we might have the ability to put together a full Megazord. Probably not, but we will see. Mode red and then mode blue, as you can see. But yeah, we'll see what we can find. Alright, so, oh, we do have the strap, it turns out, for that S.P.D Omega Morpher. Ew. I don't know if something's leaked inside of this box, because as you can see, it kind of feels like there's either battery acid or something sticky. Ew. 1 second, I'm gonna just wash this off and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've cleaned up this strap finally, and cleaned my hands because, oh my god, it felt like it had like a battery or something leaked on it. But yeah, as you can see, much cleaner now, so I'm gonna put that to the side. Continuing, we have this, which is really awesome and in decent condition, got all of the stickers, which is super cool. We have this Power Rangers Dino Thunder blaster, so yeah, as you can see, the cool thing about these ones is you can actually, if you push in the button to release this, you can turn it into the sword mode. You have another button here, which you push in, that extends the blade, and actually gives you a really cool kind of sword. Very easy to transform, and there we go. Kind of like a different take on the Blade Blaster from Mighty Morphin. Very kind of similar design, or concept at least. Does obviously have lights and sounds. We'll definitely be trying that out as well. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting a bunch of stuff now piled up. It's kind of crazy. Still got quite a lot of stuff to get through, so let's carry on. Another piece, and this is another piece that goes to the Time Force Megazord, so we're getting ever so closer. This actually goes in between like the shield piece, so that's really good that we have that. Hopefully we'll find enough pieces. This is not Power Rangers. Like, I know this for a fact because I did collect a bunch of stuff back in the day for Bionicles, and I'm pretty sure that this is one of those. Yes, it is, as you can see. This, or at least Lego Technic or Bionicles. Obviously, you can see the Lego kind of logo or stamp inside of there if you really look. But yeah, this is obviously for Lego Bionicles, so not Power Rangers. I have no clue what this is. Literally no clue. Is this Power Rangers let me know in the comments, because I honestly have no idea. Let me know. And continuing through, like, when I bought this lot, I was thinking to myself, probably some of these Megazords and things are not going to end up being complete, but it's okay. So, speaking of Megazords, I'm really curious to see, but if you can tell what this is part of the Thunder Megazord, or one of the Thunder Megazords, kind of like Beetle Zords. I have no idea if it's going to be complete, probably not. So I'm going to probably have to try and figure this thing out off camera, but this is the Crimson Thunder's Beetle Zord, so we have that one, and there should be some other pieces inside here, like for instance we have a load of these different coloured like spheres that go inside of the Ninja Storm, different Megazords, you know, all the different weapons that come out of them. But yeah, we'll pull out a bunch of these ones. Obviously this one's got nothing inside it, but they might be inside of this box, like the pieces, who knows. That's one of the complete spheres inside of there, so we've got that one, and there'll be some more. There we go, we got number 15, this is Green Ranger one right there. So we got another piece to this one, so that's the other half of that sphere. So another piece to the Crimson Thunders, so hopefully we can put the full Megazords together. Maybe not complete, but at least we'll have to see. We've got number 17, this is a different one altogether, so we've got that one right there. There's so much inside of these boxes. There we go, we've got the Green Ranger one, so that one's complete now, so we have the Green Rangers. Oh my god, I'm seeing so much cool stuff inside of here, it's crazy. We have another piece, put that one together. We have a bunch of them now complete, so that's cool. Just a silver one that we're still looking for the piece for. Maybe that will turn up later once we've gone through some of this other stuff. But changing things up a little bit, we do have something different. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mastodon, so this is part of the original Megazord right there, the classic MMPR Megazord. So I do have a complete one already. This one probably is missing the actual headpiece, because that was kind of like something that was commonly lost on eBay and stuff. You know, it's a common thing to lose. Also the legs are the wrong way around, so we're going to correct that. There we go. Like I said, I think the head is probably missing from this, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll just have to keep pulling things out and find out. Next up, we have another Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord piece, and this is the Blue Rangers Billy's Triceratops right there. So yeah, the Blue Ranger Zord, like all the little chrome pieces, like the horns and stuff, those are always like very common to find them, like the saber-toothed tiger and the Triceratops, obviously, you know, very common missing pieces, those little chrome pieces. But yeah. Next up we do have this Power Rangers Mystic Force Red Ranger figure, so we also do have this guy right here, which is super cool. So I'm not actually sure if I have this one. I might do, I probably do. But yeah, so another Red Ranger for the collection, so that's cool. Like I said, I'll have to check to see if I have that one. I mean, I might do, but I don't think it will be in as good a condition as that one, so that's cool. We've got some interesting, like, random pieces inside here that obviously, like, again, like, I have no clue what these go to. They could be Power Rangers for all I know, but I don't think so. It's got this kind of like shield piece, so that's a really interesting design. We also do have this, which is kind of like a blaster cannon kind of thing. Again, I have no idea. It could be anything. Some other random pieces, like these. This might be a Power Rangers Megazord piece or something. I don't think so. This looks kind of like Green Goblin, kind of related, you know? Kind of reminds me of like his glider, or part of it anyway. Probably not, but I mean, That's kind of like the vibe I get from looking at that thing. Got a Mystic Force shield. Don't know if these are supposed to light up or something. We also have this one right here as well. As you can see, got the Red Ranger one. Some different designs there for those, and another random piece. Like, again, I have no clue what this is actually for. Maybe in the comments you can enlighten me on some of these things, because it's kind of interesting just seeing some of these random things and being like, what on earth does that go to? Including this, like, this is kind of like a dragon thing, but honestly, it could be like Mystic Force, like the dragon from that. I know there's a dragon in Mystic Force, but it doesn't really have that sort of a head. Yeah, I have no idea. It's kind of crazy just like checking this out. You know, just so many random things. We've got like the Pink Rangers, kind of one of these shields as well. We might even be able to get a full set of those from this unboxing, because there we go, I've seen another one. Actually, this is the same as the other Red Ranger one, so like a duplicate of those. So, oh, we do have another one of these, which I had one earlier as well, so another one of those for the Red Ranger. Now this looks kind of like Mystic Force as well, so maybe that other dragon headpiece is Mystic Force. I mean, I don't know, these might not even be related to each other, but yeah, still pretty cool. I don't know what this exactly is. It might be to one of the Mystic Force Megazords. I'll have to check that up online and find out. Continuing on, we have another amazing item, which I just love this. This is probably my favourite part, honestly. This and the Falcon Zord, but I honestly really do love the Frog Zord. I don't know why, from the Ninja Megazord. This actually might be a better condition Frog Zord than the one that I have with my complete one, because I'm not even sure if mine has the stickers. And these are really nice condition. Even has them on the side as well, so that's cool. Maybe I'll even be switching this out for my other one that's with my complete Megazord, so we'll see. I love this Zord, and obviously the Ninja Megazord is super cool. Definitely one of my favourite designs for the actual Megazords. I just think it just looks really awesome. And I think that just about covers it for part 1 of this massive Power Rangers unboxing. We have so much more still to get through. It's going to be insane, so stay tuned. This was cool to do this one, so yeah, stay tuned for part 2. Anyway guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for plenty more unboxings, reviews, and so much more is still to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.